Okay. It's hard. The light's not too good there. Yeah. This is my orange hat, and this is my safety hat. Okay. So, safety meeting. So, what do you do if you don't know what to do? You're in a situation. You know what I mean by a situation? It's like I'm in deep doo doo. I don't know what to do. This is everything. I don't know what to do. What's the best thing to do if you feel like that? You gotta sit quietly and breathe. Don't hyperventilate, just breathe. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Peace will come and things will be fine. How do I know? Because that's what I do. If I'm in the middle of some kind of a situation, it's a situation, it's a major situation. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go for a long walk. That's always good. And, you know, I'll go into the nearest McDonald's and order some water. You can get some water for free. And I'll sit there and I'll breathe and I'll calm myself down if I'm not calm already, just by breathing and being right there in that spot. And intuition will tell you, and you have to be able to know the difference between intuition and like fear thoughts. Fear thoughts are like something bad's going to happen, something bad's going to happen. And if that's going on, you keep breathing. You keep breathing and you say, no, I'm not listening to your fear thoughts. I don't want your fearful things like something bad's going to happen. It's like threats, thoughts that are like threats. You know, if you don't do this now, something really bad's going to happen. Don't listen to those ones. Keep breathing, calm down, and just know those ones aren't the ones you want to listen to. Keep breathing, calm down until you get quiet. You'll know because your mind is quiet. And when your mind is quiet, then you will get a logical thing. And sometimes the logical thing is you just wait. You're going to wait and you're going to wait and you're going to wait. And that's what your logical thing is. Why? Because you're perfectly safe. You're perfectly safe. And waiting and being calm allows. Wayne Dyer called it getting into the gap. Getting into the gap between thoughts. And when you get into the gap between thoughts, you're in inner silence, inner peace, and that's when your intuition will guide you. And you'll know when you get the right information. And the information, it might be you just stay put for a while. And then you might get some information. Okay, call so and so. Or it's time to go, and we're going to go for a walk again. Or go order some French fries, or whatever it is. But it's not threatening. It's basically it's just calm, makes you appear like a normal, calm person to others, and that's how you deal with it. The solutions come when you're calm. And if you're in a situation where you've got a lot of people around you who are not calm, you don't like the music, you don't like the energy in the room, get out. Get out and go. Where are you going to go? You go away from that. Don't stay in a situation where you feel uncomfortable. Never stay where it's uncomfortable. Unless there's nowhere else to go. I mean, if there's truly nowhere else to go, then you're going to bare your fangs and you're going to become a wolf. And you're going to look at this other one that's whatever they are, whoever they are, and you're going to be a wolf. And you're going to say, fine, there's nowhere for me to go. I'm a wolf. And you want to fight with me, you're fighting with a wolf. And you stand your ground and you be a wolf. No one's going to, When you're a wolf, no one's going to screw around with you. And the story I heard earlier today was it's like what happens when a mother sees a child in danger. The mother is, finds some kind of strength inside her, and, she's going to protect the child. So, you would depend on your wolf, and you become a wolf, and no one's going to screw with you. And you'll say your piece, and you'll find, you'll find your voice. And it's not thinking, it's just going to be spontaneous what comes out. You'll be surprised. I don't believe what I said. But it's, you know, but that's only if you get into a situation where there's no escape. So you're standing your ground because there's no way to. If you can leave the situation, that's a better. It's a better choice. It's a better choice. But you have to have that last backup thing, and that's becoming the wolf. All right. I hope you don't have to become a wolf, and I hope you don't have to go into too many more situations where you feel like you can't stand the energy, you can't stand the people. Um, I hope that we're coming to the end of this. This has been a very long time in coming, and the signs are all around that we are coming to the end of the darkness. So have hope. Don't give up hope that these kind of things are never going to end. They are going to end. They are going to end. But in the meantime, remember to get in the gap, calm yourself when you can. And if you turn into a wolf, then, don't worry about it afterwards. Don't feel like, oh, I should never have become a wolf. Don't say that. If you became a wolf, it was because you had to become a wolf. And then become human again. Smile, have a laugh about it. But don't feel guilty about it. I'm Jacob Marley, partner of Ebenezer Scrooge and Marley, moneylenders. You remember A Christmas Carol? Jacob Marley was the first ghost to come and see Ebenezer Scrooge, and he had chains and chains because he was such a miserable bastard. He had very bad karma because he lent out money to people who couldn't pay it. And instead of, he had all kinds of money, he should have just given them the money. Then you wouldn't have had, is it bad to lend money when you can give it to people? Oh, yes. Don't think for a minute that if you put yourself into, I used to call it the Bank of Bob. And if people pay you back, fine. But if they can't pay you back, then let it go. Let it go. And maybe you don't have very much money, but be generous. Be kind. At least look at people with kind eyes. If you got nothing, and you can just say, kindly, I'm sorry, I don't have anything to give you. I'll give you my soft eyes. Which means that the big banks are terrible for karma. They have got terrible, terrible karma, and they're going to have to make up for their bad karma. So how's that going to happen? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. But if you've got, huge loans for cars, and, you're strapped because you've got mortgage payments and things like this, the people who hold all this debt, that say that you owe them, they're the ones with the bad karma, not you. And even the ones that say, well, I shouldn't have taken on these debts. Well, you had to have a house, and you probably had to have a car in order to go to work or to go to school. So this stuff could have been gifted to you. I've been saying it all along. We should be in a gift economy. And the people who are dragging their heels, and they're charging you money for courses and tuitions and charging you bank loans, these ones have got bad karma, and they're going to have to make good on it. They're going to have to forgive your debts. And then they're going to have to come around and, entertain you. They'll put on a puppy costume and, do a puppy dance or something. puppy dance.